Okay, we are just heading out from Gorak Shep. Here's the marker for Everest Base Camp. We're kind of heading into Base Camp. Pumori behind me there. We left Gorak Shep. Oh, we've been going about 40 minutes, and it should take us about 3 hours to get into Everest Base Camp. You can see the group walking here, and Base Camp out in the distance there. It's all this beautiful glacial moraine, all this rock on top of the ice here on the Khumbu Glacier, right up to the edge of the ice fall, which will go up into the route towards Camp 1 on Mount Everest. So, absolutely beautiful day. We've had perfect weather. The group's doing great, and we're heading into Base Camp. You can see the terrain here. It's definitely more rocky and rugged. You know, no vegetation at all, just all ice and rock. We're looking up towards Everest over here. We're actually shaded by the west ridge of Everest and Nuptse here right now, so we're not actually seeing Mount Everest at the moment, but we will just in a minute here. And then we'll go out onto the glacier and out to the Everest Base Camp marker. So it's been a spectacular trip, and we're finally heading on into Mount Everest Base Camp. Pretty quiet on the trail today. What we like to do is go to Kalapatar the afternoon we arrive in Gorak Shep, and then the following morning from Gorak Shep come into Base Camp when most of the groups are going to Kalapatar. Don't tell anybody, but I think it really helps make for a more quiet trek into Base Camp. Pretty much just our group here on the ridge, and Base Camp right over here. So we're heading in. We're now having really nice views of Mount Everest right up there, and starting to see the Khumbu ice fall here as it goes up. So yeah, it's been amazing weather. We're having a great day. You can see Pumori up here now, kind of coming in underneath it. The terrain here is really just rock, scree, dirt trail, rubble, and then we'll drop down over here, and we'll go out on the ice and make our way right out over into the center of Base Camp, kind of right on the edge of the glacier right here, the snowy glacier. This is all glacier. It's all ice covered with rock scree, and we'll make our way over right to the edge of the ice fall. Then we'll take about, half hour at Base Camp, get a group shot, get everybody, have some photos and check it out, and then we'll take about 2 hours, hike back down to Gorak Shep, and have lunch. After lunch, 2 to 3 hours down to Lobuche, moving slowly, where we'll spend the night. But there's no rush today because the skies are clear and the weather is beautiful. We got great views of Everest. Heading into Base Camp, and yeah, that's what we're here for. Okay, so we made it. We're here at Mount Everest Base Camp. You can see the group here in the background, the Everest Base Camp marker, and really nice. We left Gorak Shep early and came straight here, and we were the only team that's here right now. So we have the whole place to ourselves. You can see the Khumbu ice fall here in the background going up, and then really hard to see, but a little corner of the south summit of Everest up there. You actually see the west shoulder, and that gets blocked to the peak of Mount Everest. But groups here at Base Camp. The weather has been perfect. Look at the views from here. All the surrounding mountains, Pumori up there, the route that we took in, and looking back down the Khumbu ice fall, the Khumbu Glacier, heading down towards Lobuche and Ferishe, and then back around to Base Camp. Look at those views. Everybody's happy, blue skies, clear weather. It's pretty nice. Had actually no wind. We're having a great time, and we're here at Mount Everest Base Camp after 10 days of trekking from Lukla to base camp. Now we'll start down. We'll go to Gorak Shep. We'll have lunch. Spend the night in Lobuche. And tomorrow night we'll spend the night in Pangboche. The following night we'll spend the night in Manjo. And then from Manjo we'll head to Lukla. We'll spend our last night there before we fly back to Kathmandu for our celebration dinner and celebrate this great trek to Mount Everest Base Camp.